All right. So Lorraine Walter, as we love to call her Lori, has been an active member of the Metaphysical Chapel of Life since January 2023, serving as both an approved laying on of hands healer and a director at large on the board of directors. She's a former licensed practical nurse with over 40 years of experience. Lori brings a wealth of healing knowledge to the chapel. She is a healing touch for animals practitioner, attuned Sekhmet Reiki practitioner, animal Reiki practitioner, and certified crystal and chakra healer. She has studied under renowned teachers including Jihan Raka, Lisa Powers, and international master dowser. Thank you for giving that to me today. International master dowser Raymond Grace. She has shared her expertise by teaching at dowsing groups and the Memorial Spiritualist Church in Norfolk. At the chapel, she regularly offers healing during Sunday services and animal healing at our monthly psychic fairs. Lori says that what she likes most about the chapel is that no one is told this is how you need to be. But instead, she says, people are permitted to be who they are while at the same time being allowed to pursue their unique journey freely. So, Lori Walters.
Good morning, all, and thank you very much for being here. Since 2010, when I completed my 2-year training as a Healing Touch for Animals practitioner, I have met many wonderful and loving pets and their human partners. I say partners because the relationship between human and animals is a multifaceted one, encompassing both positive and negative aspects with a strong influence on the health and well-being of both species. It's a dynamic and evolving connection shaped by various factors, including domestication, cultural beliefs, and individual experiences. The relationship can be a source of companionship, emotional support, and even therapeutic benefits for humans, while also impacting animal welfare through various interactions. You may ask, why are animals important to us as human beings? Animals can teach us unconditional love, patience, and living in the present moment. Currently, it is estimated that 68% of all U.S. households owns a pet. That's 84.6 million homes. That's a lot. According to Bayer, a life science company, the human-animal bond has evolved for more than 15,000 years, and it began as a working relationship. Animals provide protection and service to people. This could have been while hunting, farming, or performing other tasks necessary for day-to-day life. Dogs would track and herd. Cats usually lived outside and would hunt and kill rodents that otherwise could spread disease and damage food or other materials. Animals also served during wartime. The United States Army Medical Department Journal mentions cavalry horses, sentry dogs, carrier pigeons, and even mascots as common historical military roles for animals. According to the United States Army Medical Department Journal, these animals not only provided protection, but also could offer stress relief and a sense of pride to their human counterparts. Now, in the metaphysical realm, animals are often viewed as symbolic representations of various human qualities, life lessons, and spiritual guidance. They can act as guides, messengers, or even totems, offering insights into our own inner nature and purpose. Animal symbolism. Many cultures assign symbolic meaning to animals, often reflecting their physical attributes and behaviors. A butterfly, for instance, is often associated with transformation and beauty. Companion animals, pets like dogs and cats, birds, and even other small animals can provide us emotional support, companionship, and even improve our physical health. In agricultural relationships, farmers and ranchers often develop strong bonds with their livestock, providing care and ensuring their well-being. Therapy animals, particularly dogs, can provide emotional support and therapy to individuals with various conditions. And for those of you who don't know, I have a Border Collie mix who turned 9 in March, and he's been a therapy dog since he was 1 year old. And when we visit the nursing homes and hospitals, he puts so many smiles on people's faces because, you know, when people are in the hospital or in a rehab or a nursing home, a lot of them have their own animals that they miss. So seeing a therapy animal does bring a lot of goodness to those people who are in need of help. So to move on, positive human-animal relationships are good for us in many ways. According to the American Veterinary Medical Association, these benefits can include reduced anxiety and stress, lower blood pressure, decreased risk of heart disease, and that has been scientifically proven in research, allergy prevention for children, support for children with autism, much assistance for veterans with PTSD and other trauma survivors, increased social interaction, and support for a longer life. I suggest you take the time to just listen to animal talk. The talk of animals bears no relation to language as we speak or understand it. If we are to understand what animals have to teach us, then we must be observant, scrutinize, and decipher. We must be the detective who collects clues, leads, and bits of information about animals that grace our lives. Animal talk may be the sound of birds in the trees, the purr of a cat, the bark of a dog. It also may be gleaned from observing wild animals that repeatedly grace us with their presence. It may be a spider weaving a web on your porch, a fox frozen in twilight in your backyard, seeing a squirrel gathering nuts for their winter storage of food, a deer bounding through the forest on a nature walk. When you attract repeated experiences with a particular animal, then this animal is speaking to you in a symbolic way. I do encourage you to listen. To decipher the symbolism or get a message from that animal, it is necessary to have some idea what you feel about that particular animal. Don't overthink it. Just take into account the first thought that comes to your mind. Just a word or phrase that pinpoints your feeling about that animal. If an animal can trust us, we can trust the universe, is a quote from a book titled And the Animals Will Teach You by Margaret Lasher. An individual can always aspire to connect with their spirit animal. How do you identify with your spirit animal? First, find a quiet place, close your eyes, and meditate. Focus on the question, what is my spirit animal? Allow your mind to wander and be open to any animals that come to mind during your meditation. Notice the animals that also appear in your everyday life, whether in person, through media, or in conversation. Reflect on your connection with nature. Start by thinking about your experiences with animals throughout your life. Consider which animals you felt drawn to or have had repeated encounters with. This connection may be a sign of your spirit animal. Dreams can also offer clues about your spirit animal. Keep a dream journal and note any recurring animal themes. These animals may represent your spirit animal trying to communicate with you. Find a quiet place, close your eyes, and meditate. Focus on the question, what is my spirit animal, and allow your mind to wander. Notice the animals that appear in your everyday life. Once you've identified a few animals, research their symbolism and traits. Compare these characteristics with your personality and life experiences to see if they resonate with you. And ultimately, trust your intuition. Ultimately, finding your spirit animal is a personal journey. Trust your intuition and the feelings you get from certain animals. Your spirit animal is there to guide and support you, so believe in the connection you feel. Discovering your spirit animal can provide you with insight and guidance on your life's path. Follow these steps and you may find a deeper connection with the animal world and yourself. For the animal-human bond for the future. As the human-animal bond has evolved throughout time, it makes sense to think that it will continue to develop as the relationships people share with different animals also change. The healing benefits of owning companion animals and interacting with different types of working animals are making major impacts in the lives of many people. As this bond continues to strengthen, newer areas of health focus, such as grieving the loss of a loved one, will continue to gain attraction. The same is true for production animals. As veterinarians and researchers continue to learn more about animal welfare and health standards, as the agricultural industry shifts, new research and protocols will be instituted that optimize these relationships between humans and their livestock. So, in closing, if for some reason you cannot have a companion animal, there are many ways that you are still able to connect with animals. You can just visit a local park, take a walk, paying attention to those animals or insects that come into view. You can visit a local zoo. You can also volunteer at a local shelter, and they always are asking for volunteers. I got my pet iguana George from the Peninsula SPCA, and all the dogs I've ever had in my family were always adopted from local shelters. And remember, we all have spirit animals that can guide us and teach us lessons, and even to learn our purpose as to why we are here.
That was lovely. What a lovely choice.
Thank you.
And a lovely message of connectedness. Oh my goodness. It was beautiful. Thank you, Lauren.